Hey guys, AGYT Abbott here, and welcome to a new tradition for the channel. I'm going to start doing this at the end of every year, where we're going to be doing a 2025 DVD haul video, where I'm going to go over all of the DVDs and Blu-rays and 4Ks and special editions, all that kind of stuff that I got during the year. And my hands are freezing already right now, and I've only been out here for about 10 minutes, so we need to not take an hour like we did with the overall collection video I did, I think last year or year before. I think it was last year. I did it for the 1K subscriber special, where I went over all my DVDs. These were never featured in that video because these were all bought during this year. So I'm excited to get into it. So, where do I even start? Okay, I'm gonna start off with some older films that I've got. And I've got like some from like yard sales, thrift stores, the $5 bin at Walmart, you name it. I've been there. We've got the Army of Darkness DVD. I love Evil Dead, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. Let me set this there. We've got a movie I have not seen, An American Werewolf in London. I've never seen it, but I am looking forward to checking that out. We have a classic, Ratatouille. You gotta love Ratatouille. Another movie. A lot of these are movies that I have not seen. They were movies that I saw at yard sales or something, and I wanted to check them out. Like Red Eye. This stars Cillian Murphy and Rachel McAdams. It just looks like a really intense thriller. We've got one of my favorite directors. A film that I have not seen from him, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So I'm excited to check that one out too, because it's Edgar Wright. We have The Other Guys. You know, aim for the bush. The Adventures of Tintin, a movie that I never got to watch, but I heard, some interesting things about it. Here we go. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Pretty cool. And The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Very interesting movie. Okay. Let's get into some stuff that's a bit more recent. We're still like 6-7 years out here. We've got Venom. I had the other two. Don't ask me why I bought the other two before this one, but I finally got the first one. Countdown. I've never seen this movie. I can't imagine it's very good, but that is why I was in the $5 bin. It's got Elizabeth Lail from the FNAF movie, so I want to check that one out. Detective Pikachu, a 2019 film that I did really enjoy. I just never got a hold of it, so I'm glad to have that. Another one that I really enjoyed, but I never had the DVD, Lego Movie 2. I remember that song that got stuck inside all our heads then with that movie. A movie that I definitely want to do, whether on Media Dumpster or just a video of me watching it, is 2020's Dolittle, starring Robert Downey Jr. I have heard awful things about this movie, and I can't wait to watch it. We've got Psycho Gorman. I know nothing about this movie, but just looking at the cover, it was in the $5 bin, I was like, it looks like something I would have fun with, so check that out at some point. Moving into 2022, I don't know how I hadn't owned this movie before. I guess it was just because I got it on digital as soon as it came out, and then I just kept buying other movies. But got The Batman, like literally one of my favorite movies of the past 5 years. We have Fall. This has Jeffrey Dean Morgan in it. That was enough for me to buy it. I have not watched this yet, but it looked pretty cool. Interesting thriller. This had its sequel this year, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch this and the sequel in time for it to get on the 2025 ranking. But we've got The Bad Guys. Just looked like a fun time to me. And I heard the sequel was pretty enjoyable. I'm a massive fan of Scooby-Doo. We've got Scooby-Doo, Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo. I actually went into this movie quite skeptical, and then I watched it for Halloween this year, and I actually really dug the hell out of it. I really enjoyed that one. It's a lot of fun. Another one I have not seen, The Covenant, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. I love anything Jake Gyllenhaal, so I just had to get this one when I saw it in the $5 bin. This one, I think they're doing a mini movie or short film in front of the SpongeBob movie for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You got Mutant Mayhem here. Really fun movie. I really am looking forward to the sequel to this because the animation style is pretty sweet in this movie. Another movie that I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on the ranking this year, it's sequel, but I do have the first movie. It's Sisu. This is basically John Wick if there was like Nazis, and it's all about like this Finnish guy just going after these dudes that are trying to steal gold. Looks fun. Then we got Thelma, June Squibb's movie. I really do want to watch this one because I think June Squibb did a movie this year with Scarlett Johansson that I really wanted to watch as well. And this just looked like a lot of fun. A lot of people have recommended me Thelma. Then we got to join the first movie. We've got Venom: The Last Dance. Look, it's not a good movie, but it's fun. So that's my defense. Here we go. The Substance. Favorite film of last year, still is. Insane, batshit crazy. 2 awesome performances. 3 actually, including Dennis Quaid. A fantastic movie. And then moving into an even better movie, we've got Madam Web. Yeah. This was at the dollar store and was somehow still full price. And I fucking bought it anyway. What am I doing? God damn it. I'm just a sucker for really shitty movies, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I still don't have Craven. We've got VHS Beyond, a franchise that I delved into this year around Halloween time and time for VHS Halloween. This was a lot of fun. This was really good. I really did enjoy all the short films in this one. Really creative stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with the VHS movies. Definitely check them out if you get the chance. This video is about to get changed for good. We've got Wicked. We have got Wicked. I'll definitely get the second one for sure. I didn't get this one until this year. Really around the time it was supposed to come out for good is when I got that one. Okay, now moving into the 2025 releases. Starting off with one that I actually haven't watched yet. I might get to it before the ranking. Flight or Fight, or Fight or Flight. Josh Hartnett on a plane. It's pretty much like Bullet Train, I guess, but on a plane. Sounded like fun. I said, sure. Why not? Why not? We have the supposed, we'll see. I think the man should be done with them, but we'll see. The supposed final Mission Impossible movie, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. A very fun movie. Cool conclusion to the franchise. We've got this piece of shit, Megan 2.0, which, if you have not seen my most disappointing movies list video, I gave this one quite a lot of shit. You'll have to check it out. But, yeah, not a big fan of Megan 2.0. And yet I bought it anyway. This doesn't make sense. Likewise, another movie that I was just lukewarm on, but really I just got this in case I'm, bored and my dad wants to watch it or something, or anybody else in the family wants to watch it. Got Jurassic World Rebirth. Not really a rebirth for the franchise, but it was better than the last 2, so, take that for what you will. We've got Wes Anderson's new film, The Phoenician Scheme, that came out this year. I'm not a fan of this cover art, though. It just looks fucking bizarre. Why did we not go with the cover art of him in the bathtub? This doesn't make sense to me, but that doesn't, affect the movie. It's still a good movie. We've got a movie that was rather slept on. I feel like a lot of people needed to go watch this movie. I hope enough people did go to take their kids to see this in the theaters. The Day the Earth Blew Up, Looney Tunes movie. Really funny stuff in this movie. Honestly, some of the most laughs I've had out of any year in that movie. We've got a movie that snuck up on me and really, really shocked me. And you might Hint, hint, you might find out a little bit more about this in my surprising movie list video. Better Man. The story of Robbie Williams told through him as a CGI ape. And that's completely absurd, and it absolutely fucking worked somehow. It's amazing. We got Thunderbolts, aka the New Avengers. One of my favorites of the year. Really connect with these characters. I know a lot of people, this movie really didn't connect with them as much as they hoped. Or didn't, I don't know, I guess the tone wasn't fitting for them as well, or they just didn't get into the characters as much, but I love these characters so much, so I really connect with that one. We've got the start to James Gunn's new DC universe, Superman. Love Superman, really cool movie, and I'm glad to hear that with Netflix, unfortunately, getting Warner Brothers, that's not gonna stop James Gunn from cranking out more hits in the DC universe. We have Weapons, one of the best horror films of the year. Really awesome, iconic movie, honestly. Just the imagery of the kids running is gonna be in my head for a while. Speaking of iconic, this is a movie that is gonna make some fucking waves this awards season. We have Sinners. Sinners is outstanding. I mean, if you have not seen Sinners yet, please, I mean, honestly, everyone in the world has gushed about it so much to the point where I don't know if anyone hasn't seen it. But if you haven't, check it out. Also a movie that is even better than Sinners in its own right. A Minecraft movie, because, you know, Chicken Jockey. They had to put the Chicken Jockey on there. It's a stupid movie. It really fucking is. But I kinda love it. I kinda love it for that. We've got a movie that, honestly, I was expecting to not be so good because of the month it was released in, but it's still going strong in my favorites of the year. Companion. It's a lot of fun. Sophie Thatcher, Jack Quaid, they're really great leads. It is just a really intense ride. I love it. Speaking of fun and intense, we've got Final Destination Bloodlines, the newest entry in the Final Destination franchise, and one of the best, if not the best of the franchise. Honestly, I'm still kind of racking my brain on whether or not I would actually prefer this one over the rest of them, because it's such a good film. Tony Todd's tribute in that, excellent. Then we've got Fantastic Four: First Steps. Really great team introduction into the MCU. Fantastic cast across the board, and one of the best looking films of the year, in my opinion. Okay, I think I've got some collections here and also a few TV ones, so let's do those. I had to get this for this time of year. This is the complete Rankin Bass Christmas collection. It's got 18 films on this thing. We've got Rudolph, Frosty, like The Year Without a Santa Claus, Little Drummer Boy, Nestor the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey, Jack Frost, Pinocchio's Christmas. I mean, it's got so many of these iconic staple Christmas films, and I've already watched quite a few of these this month. I really love Rankin Bass. Man, let me tell you, they tapped into something special with those movies, I'm telling you. Then we've got, in preparation for Bloodlines, I got the Final Destination 5 film collection. Really great movies. There's no movie in here that I outright hate, even though the Final Destination is really shit, but it's not one that I like outright hate. We have a trilogy that I absolutely love. All three of them. The Spider-Man Raimi trilogy. If Sam Raimi ever gets to do his Spider-Man 4, which I don't know if he will, but if he does, I will be one happy camper, I'll tell you that much, because I love those movies. Another trilogy that I really, really like, the Scream films. Scream 1, 2, and 3, iconic staples of the horror genre, 100%, and I'm really hoping that 7 doesn't fuck it all up. We've got, in preparation, a lot of these I got, like, in preparation for other franchises coming in this year. We have Karate Kid 4 film collection. We've got Karate Kid, the Karate Kid Part 2. We've got the Karate Kid Part 3. And we've got the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, which is pretty cool. They didn't have the one with the chick in it, which is a bit odd, but I guess that's a rights thing. And then final collection I've got here, I've got the Scooby-Doo Holiday Collection. I'm a sucker for Scooby-Doo, what can I say? This has got Chill Out Scooby-Doo, which I do already technically own, but fuck it. And it's got like 13 episodes, and then another special called Winter Wonder Dog, which is pretty cool. Alright, then we've got some TV ones here. We have got one that I'm very excited coming back soon. Next week, actually. Or no, is it the end of this week? No, it's this upcoming week. We've got Fallout Season 2. I've got Fallout Season 1. I love Fallout. The game and the show. Ella Purnell, Walton Goggins, Carries. I fucking love them. And I love Maximus, too. That guy's really good as well. But, yeah, I'm so pumped for Season 2. Because I love this franchise so much. Then we've got another franchise that I love to death. We got The Walking Dead, Dead City Season 2. You can check out my review on the channel. Really, really enjoyed Season 2. There's some flaws here and there, but overall, I really love these characters and this world, so I had a good time with it. Then, something that let me down, but I still would like to own it because there is value to it, I will admit. The Last of Us Season 2, which just won the Game Award, by the way, for Best Adaptation of a game in live action. Is it? Was it really? I'll leave it at that. And then we've got a show that I really want to check out. I've seen a couple episodes of it, but I just wanted to get these on DVD in case I'm like camping or something and get bored and want to watch them. Both seasons of Yellow Jackets, the first 2 seasons. It's got a really good cast. You got Ella Purnell. You've got the chick from the Scream films is in this as well. Jasmine Savoy Brown, I think is her name. Jane Widdup's in here. I mean, it's got a good cast to it. I really do enjoy a lot of the names in there. So, looking forward to checking that one out eventually. Okay, shall we get into the Blu-rays? Let's do it. A movie that came out this year with its remake. Or, well, I guess it's like a reboot because they didn't, like, remake it word for word. But we got The Running Man, OG, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Great film. I don't know why it took me this long to watch this one. I had so much fun with it. We've got The Expendables 1 and 2. I have 3. And I think I have 4 somewhere. I don't know. 4 was kind of shit. We've got a movie I got from a yard sale, I think. Grudge Match. This is apparently a boxing movie with Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone, and I never knew about this. What the hell? How did I not know about that? We've got from the director of Better Man, actually. No wonder I love Better Man, because I love The Greatest Showman. Hugh Jackman, Zendaya, Zac Efron. Everybody on display here is doing a great job. It's one of my favorites of that year. Love it to death. Then we've got 2 A24 movies that I wasn't too big on, but I would like to rewatch eventually and maybe see if my thoughts have changed on. We've got Dream Scenario starring Nicolas Cage, and we have Priscilla with Jacob Elordi and Kaylee Spaney. Now that I'm really on the Jacob Elordi hype train after Frankenstein, I love Kaylee Spaney. Maybe I need to watch this again and kind of think if it changes my view. I don't know. Okay, getting into some 2024 ones now. We have The Complete Unknown. Yes, Bob Dylan's biopic, which is it's such a fucking good film. I love it so much. I need to watch the other ones that they've done on him. I'm blanking on it now, but the one where like Kate Blanchett plays him, I need to watch that one. I'm not there. Yeah. We've got Nosferatu. Great film. One of my favorite horror films of the last few years. Robert Eggers Cooks. Enough said. This movie I watched recently. I bought it this year and I watched it recently, and it is actually a really charming film. We've got the best Christmas pageant ever. This is Judy Greer directing a play about the birth of baby Jesus with a bunch of kids that are rambunctious and disorderly, and it actually ends up being a really heartwarming film. So I would check that out if you haven't. We've got some special edition Blu-rays from A24. First up, we got The Brutalist, the movie that won, friggin', God, why did I blank on his name now? Fucking, Adrian Brody. Oh my God, that was scary. The movie that won Adrian Brody his Oscar that he took about 2 years to say a speech about. We've got Sing Sing. I love my boy Coleman Domingo, great actor, and will get his Oscar one day. He will get his flowers. He should have got it for this movie, to be honest, but a lot of tough competition. Then we've got a movie that will stomp on your heart a million times. We Live in Time. Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. This movie crushes my soul. Okay, moving into some 2025 Blu-rays. We have got Together, Alison Brie and Dave Franco's body horror film. A lot of good moments in this movie of body horror. Very unsettling imagery there. A lot of people thought it didn't go as far as they were hoping, but honestly, I was satisfied. I really was, except for like one moment in there where you think they're gonna like show them like sawing into their arm to try and separate each other. But other than that, I mean, great performances from both Franco and Brie. Really, really well. You can tell they're married. The chemistry is off the charts. Then we got Oz Perkins the Monkey. Really cool film. Even though it is on my most disappointing list, I still have a lot of fun with this movie. I just wish the tone was a bit more consistent. We've got Nobody 2, Bob Odenkirk's sequel to Nobody. Really fun movie. I had a blast with this one in the theater. I mean, it's just a nice little vacation movie with some action. It's really enjoyable. And then alongside getting the DVD, I went ahead and wanted to support this movie even further. So I've got the Thunderbolts Blu-ray, and this is the Walmart one where they have some neat little pop-up art inside of there, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, I want to support this movie as much as I can, so I'll get that. Next we've got From the World of John Wick, Ballerina. Really great action film. Ana de Armas is hot, and she kicks ass, and that should persuade you enough to watch that movie. This is technically a collection, but there's a 2025 film in here, so I figured I'd just leap this in with this pile. The 2-movie collection of the How to Train Your Dragon original and the remake. The only remake that I've actually sat down and actually watched again and be like, you know what? I would watch this again. Why not? Why not? About the only remake I could say that about that's come out in the past few years. I'm like, you know what? This is one of the good ones. We've got Freakier Friday, the long-awaited sequel to Freaky Friday. I really did enjoy Freaky Friday when I watched it, and I watched Freakier Friday, and I was like, you know what? It's not as good, it's not as charming or heartwarming, but there is some good emotional beats in there, so I was quite surprised by it. Then we have Captain America Brave New World. Not the best movie, not the best Captain America movie by a fucking country mile, but I still love Sam Wilson, I love Anthony Mackie. I had to get the pop-up art on this one as well because it's got the Red Hulk. Pretty cool movie. I just wish some things were better executed in terms of the story. I mean, the reshoots fucked that movie all up anyway. Then we got one more special edition Blu-ray from A24 here. We got Materialist with Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal, and Chris Evans. My enjoyment of this film has kind of dropped a little bit since I first watched it, but I still think it's a good movie. I just think I was kind of glazing it a little bit too much. Okay, my hands are really starting to freeze right now. Oh boy. Okay, we've only got like 10 or 12 more things to do here. We have our 4Ks. We've got T2, Judgment Day. One of the best movies ever made. Fucking stand by it. I will take that to my grave. We have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Again, one of my favorite movies of all time. The Grinch has his face in tits in this movie. I mean, who wouldn't love that? We've got a 4K steelbook for The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Don't ask me where Part 1 and the rest of them are. I don't have steelbooks for them. I do own them on Blu-ray. But, fuck it. I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the 4K steelbook for this because it was on sale. I got this for $5, okay? A steelbook for $5? That's rare. And I love the franchise. I'm excited for the next one. Sunrise on the Reaping. Looks cool. We got a 4K for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie that really should have been nominated in consideration for the Game of the Year Best Adaptation Award, because it wasn't nominated last year because it wasn't out yet for people to see. They should have, man, they should have put it in for this year, man, because that would have kicked The Last of Us 2's ass. We've got the 4K for Smile 2, one of the best horror movies. I've said this about 3 or 4 times now. But there's just a lot of great horror movies that have come out within the last few years, and Smile 2 is one of the best ones. Absolutely intense, and it's just so shocking to me after the first one was like, okay, it's fine, but like this sequel, something special. And then, coming as someone that's not even a fan of this franchise, I just enjoyed this movie so much. We have the 4K for Transformers 1. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me. Not me a few years ago. I would be like, I'm not going to get that. Okay, we've got some 2025 ones here. We have F1, the movie. Awesome movie. Really immersive. And Brad Pitt, man. He has that charm. He's throwing on that charm all over this movie. And then I couldn't just get the DVD. I had to get the 4K for Sinners. It's the best quality to watch this movie, and that's the way Ryan Coogler intended for us to watch it in 4K, in the best quality possible. That needs to get some Oscars, man. Then we've got 2 Criterion Collection films here. We've got Flow, which won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature this year. Really proud of everybody that worked on Flow. It's an absolute blast. Well, I shouldn't say blast. It's kind of sad at some points, but it's just a really great film, is what I'm trying to say. It's beautiful. Beautifully made. Really entertaining. One of the best ones of last year. And then we have your winner of this year's Oscars Best Picture Award, Anora. I did an unboxing this year. A really great edition, collector's edition for this movie. It's so good. I love Anora. Mikey Madison, I missed you this year. You weren't in many movies. I don't think I saw Mikey Madison in anything this year. So I think next year maybe she'll get out there a little bit more. And then finally, our last 2 here. We have the 4K Steelbook for The Long Walk. Really, I mean, just heart-wrenching movie. One of the movies that I cannot stop talking about. Outstanding cast, outstanding score, outstanding direction. It's an absolute banger for me. I love it so much. I've seen it quite a few times now, and it still hurts. Then we have got the 4K Collector's Edition. This is Collector's Edition for The Lighthouse. I mean, this thing has got, there's the disc. You got Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson just fucking tripping balls out there. You've got so many fucking great behind-the-scenes pictures here. You've got, like, it goes in-depth on, like, how they were thinking about designing the lighthouse, the interior of it. You've got just some really cool behind-the-scenes pictures here. Really cool stuff. I love it. I love the Lighthouse to death. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm very happy to have the collector's edition of it, because this thing is expensive, alright? Not a lot of people are going to shell out for a fucking, like, this was like $60, $70? Only the diehards, only the fucking A24 diehards are going to do that shit, and that is me. Well, guys, that's it. That is all. That is all I've got for you today on the 2025 DVD haul. Let me know what your favorite part of the haul was. What Blu-ray do you want to rob from me? Tell me all that down in the comments below. A few of these, I do have some digital codes for, like Sinners or F1. I think I even have a digital code for something else in here. I'm forgetting. Oh, The Long Walk as well. So, I'm going to do some giveaways for sure. Maybe one of them by the end of this year, one more around Oscar time or Golden Globes time, and then another one after Oscar time. But I'll figure all that out. But until then, thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know what your DVD collection's like this year. Did you get anything cool? Tell me all that in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.